You might be thinking, well, great, now I know how to make a podcast. However, I have no idea how to post it onto a website, and I certainly don't know how to make a website. And in about 4 minutes, that's all going to change. First thing, you need to visit www.weebly.com, and there's a link to that site on the publish page of the Digitally Literate website. After creating an account and logging in, you'll be taken to the page that you see here. Click on Create a Site, and we need to title our new site. So let's call this Podcasts in Education. And I click Continue. And it's going to take us to our website. Now what you'll see is a default background. And we can change this by going up to the top to the Designs tab, clicking on that, and now we get all of these choices. And I'm going to go over to the left and choose the ones for education. And let's choose this one with a globe and a chalkboard. And there's our new background. You can see I automatically have a home page. However, there's nothing on it. So we need to fix that. To fix that, we go to Elements, the Elements tab at the top. And I can put on a paragraph with a picture. I can put on a paragraph with a title, a 2-column layout. I'm going to go paragraph with title. And to do this, I'm going to just click on paragraph with title and drag it onto my page. I'm going to change the text to reflect what I want. So let's call this Mr. Falke's class website. Then I'm going to change the paragraph underneath it, and in the essence of time, simply welcome everyone. Now I need a podcasting page. Again, at the top, the Pages tab, click on that, and I need to get a new page. So I'll click on New Page, and I need to change the page name. I'm going to put Podcasts. Click anywhere in this grayish area, so this changes from New Page to Podcasts. I'm going to click Save. And sometimes it doesn't work the first time, so we might have to do it one more time. So we will get a new page, call it Podcasts, click in the gray, click Save, and now you can see Podcasts appears in my menu bar. So I have a home page, which is what we're looking at. And then I have a Podcasts page. When I click on that, there will be nothing. And again, I'm going to grab paragraph with title from the Elements, so I can have some text on here. I'm going to change this to Podcasts. And we'll just tell people to enjoy. So we have our podcasts page, and we have text, but we need the podcast. And that's where we need to click on Multimedia. So click on Multimedia on the left at the top. Choose Audio Player. Drag that below where it says Podcasts, Enjoy. And now we're going to be able to put in our podcast and upload it to this little gray area here. I could actually have, just want to show you this, I'm going to get rid of it, but I could have 20 podcasts. You have 20 kids, 20 podcasts, you could have 20 of them listed. I'm actually going to get rid of this one here. Let's click on the gray arrow, and it's going to say right here, Upload New File. That's what we want. So we click on that, and we go find our podcast. And when I find my file, I simply double-click on the file that I would like. So this is the ocean.mp3. It's uploading my file. And now I have my podcast. I click on play. The Ocean by Brent Falke. Have you ever seen the ocean? My family once traveled to Mississippi where we spent a very fun day at the beach. I had never touched the ocean before, so I was very excited to go. And there it is. Our podcast is up and ready to go. Now, the only step we have left is publishing this to the internet for the world. And to do that, simply click on Publish. So I click on Publish, and it's going to ask me, okay, what do you want to name this? I would recommend naming it something.weebly.com because that will be free. So I'm going to name it Falke's Class.weebly.com, and I click Continue, and it has published my site. And when I click on this link, it takes me out into the internet, and you can see we are on the internet live because I cannot change anything. If I click on it, it is on the internet, and you have just made a website in about 5 minutes.